Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio, and tonight we have Chat and Connect over cards. So as many of you know, I was in a swap where I did 80 cards, and so I want to show you a bunch of these cards. All right, so I'm going to start with this one right here. This one is called the, get that right in the middle there. This is called, the stamp set is called Today's Tiles. And I actually thought this was made out of designer series paper, but it actually is stamped. Because you know what I do? I always have to like peek. So I peek on the back and I see, oh, it's actually white on the back, which means, oh no, it's not. The one I looked at looked like it was white. So these aren't stamped. These are actually from the Today's Tiles designer series paper. Nice. And Namaste, and this die cut comes with, or is the same name, Today's Tiles. And then they use the Misty Moonlight and the Just Jade ribbon. Kind of interesting to use the ribbon two ways. Kind of a fun card. So this is by Leanne Furness. Nice. All right. Our next card is, I had showed you one like this last time from the Playful Pets suite. And this little guy is so stinking cute. Obviously, these are die cut. And this is just, let's look, from the designer series paper. No, it looks like she stamped and colored that one. But you could punch it out of the designer series paper, which is fun. And this paper comes with it. And look at that little bone. Isn't that just so cute? I love this. So this was made by Lisa Miltakis. And just a really, I just love the red and gray. So hey, Laverne. Hi, Barb. Thanks for coming. I'm working my way through the catalog, so I have my cards stuck in the catalog to show you. So this set I'm going to show you is called Basket of Blooms. So it's using this stamp set right here, Basket of Blooms. And I have two cards I'm going to show you. So this is one of them. Kind of a cool fold on this one. Let's take that off there. Yeah, so it's again using that Just Jade ribbon, and this is the floral. No, the woodland paper. I can't remember what it's called. The designer series paper. That's kind of fun. This actually again looked like it was punched out of designer series paper, but it's actually she colored it. And then the thank you is from Massive Thanks, which there's lots of thanks in it, so that's a fun one. Yeah, thought that was an interesting fold. I have not seen something like that. And then here, and that's by Sean Perez. So nice card there. Here is another one. This one is on Blushing Bride, and it's by Karen Titus. And this card uses the Peony Garden designer series paper and then the stitched rectangles. And I love how she put the faceted gems. Don't they just look really pretty there? And the stitched nested dies. That's where this came from. But isn't that kind of fun? Just popped up. I like this little tab. I also think it'd be cute to put a word there, like sideways, like the Levi's tag that sticks out like hello or something like that. So very fun card by Karen Titus. All right. The next card I want to show you is, I don't know if you think it's helpful. I like you to be able to see the stamps that it comes from. So this is the stamp set. It's called Posted for You. And it's in a different color, meaning there is a punch, which it also says right here. It coordinates with the rectangle punch. And look at this card using our new cinnamon paper. Isn't that pretty? Again, using that faceted gem. I guess people really like those, but that's really fun. And this one, she just cut half off. So just half the rectangle instead of using the whole thing. And it's kind of fun. If you look at this card right here, wonder where she got that idea from, right? And that's a great thing to do, is to copy cards, use this as an idea book more than just a catalog. So cinnamon cider paper, oh, sweet little stamp inside. And that is from Lene Rue. And this background is going to show up a lot tonight. It's called Textile Textures. Tasteful Texture. Can you see it? Sorry, I said it wrong again. Tasteful Textile. There we go. Tasteful Textile. And this is going to show up a lot tonight. And I honestly didn't really notice it. And then tonight I was like, wow, that's really cute. So, all right. And another card by that same designer. She made this one. Lene Rue made this one. And this is using Peony Garden, and I have several, the Peony Garden Suite, several cards using that. But this stamp set is from this same set, the set that was used here. So the same one, the Posted for You was the name of this stamp set. And I don't know if you noticed, this is very vanilla versus the Whisper White. Looks nice with the cinnamon cider. So she also made this card, again, faceted gems with our shimmery ribbon, shimmery gray ribbon. This background, when I saw it in the catalog, I was like, I didn't really think it was anything exciting, but it's called Dainty Diamonds. And I'm looking at it on here, I'm like, where'd that come from? That's so cute. So I do really like that. I think that's really fun. And then using the layering ovals and the Stitch So Sweetly for the rectangle. Isn't that pretty? I think it's quite elegant. And this is Blushing Bride. Yeah, this background color. I just think it's really elegant by Lene Rue. Very pretty. So here's some more with the Peony Garden. This one was crinkled up here, the flower. I don't know if you can see that flower is all crinkled. This is Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to say this is, I don't know. What do you think it is? What do you think that pink is? I can't think. It's not Calypso Coral. I can't think at the moment. Dave thinks it's coral. I don't think it's coral. Okay, anyway, and I really like this gold cord here. So that one's by Terry Gaines. We'll come back to that and figure out what the color is. You probably know. You can just put it in the comment. All right, here again with the Peony Garden Suite. It's very popular. And this, I think this card is simple yet super stunning because this designer series paper is used here and then the back side used here with the polka dotted ribbon. Isn't that just fun? So sorry for your loss. And then stitched with the stitched circles. Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming. Isn't that pretty? Just the monochromatic gray I think is really nice. So, and that is by Sandy Carlson. Really pretty. And I have one more. This one is also that Take Your Breath Away, Blushing Bride. It takes my breath away. This one is also with Peony Garden, this designer series paper. It's stunning. And then this little layers from the Ornate Layers dies. And it looks like they stamped with basic gray. But here's what I want you to notice on this. Check out this ribbon. Do you see that? She colored it with cinnamon cider. So she colored the polka dots. Because you see on this one, it only comes in white. Da, da, da. So you can color those polka dots and make them anything you want to coordinate with your stamp set. Isn't that great? So I thought this was just really, really stunning. This is by Nancy Berg. Isn't that nice? Die cut out here. You know, I'd love for you to put in the comments, which one of these do you like best? I'm going to say, here, let's squish them a little bit so you can see them. I'm going to say, look, see those two are those Dainty Diamonds. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one do you think is your favorite? For me, I'm going to go 1 or 4. I don't know. They are just stunning. So really nice, that Peony Garden. All right. What do we have here? What are you guys putting? You like that one? Okay. Good. This one is actually when you reach $1 million with Stampin' Up, they let you help design a stamp set. So this stamp set was made by Rhonda Wade, and there it is. Is that so fun? I love this. Make today ridiculously awesome. You got this. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. So really, really fun stamp set. And so she used the hippo. This was made by Rhonda Wade, but this card was made by Denise Quate, and the die cut goes with the hippo stamp set. It's called Hippo. We'll get to it. Hippos. Happy Hippos. Oh, okay. So we got a number 4, a number 1, and a number 2. Oh, great. You like them all. That's awesome. That's sweet. And this is the designer series paper, again, in the Misty Moonlight. And again, you know, that monochromatic it's just striking. I mean, it works. It really does work. So, and that one's made by Denise Quate. Here is another one. Do you know remember what this is? Can you even see it? That is that Dainty Diamonds. Dang it. I'm going to have to get it. Look how cute it is. I just love that background and the faceted gems. And then this one also has the glittery designer series paper. Remember, you get 2 sheets. One is more the blues and one is more the pinks and yellows. Isn't that so fun? You Are My Sunshine. And it uses the Hippo and Friends dies and stitched shapes for this one. Is this what you're looking for? And the rainbow glitter paper. And yet again, the faceted gems. So they just give it a nice, I love this. And I love that the Hippo and Friends, they're not all hippo shapes. They actually have several shapes that match or that are just nice shapes to use. So isn't that fun? I love this one. I think it's really pretty. And this is by Lynn Feldkamp. So nice. All right, moving along. Okay, Whale of a Time. You know, this is one of my favorites. Just brings me right back to Hawaii. The Whale of a Time suite. So here she's using just jade, and the front here is Pool Party. And then these are the gems that come in the little the little confetti that you can get with the suite. But isn't that just so fun? And the Pool Party ribbon that coordinates with that. This is made by Lori Healy. Isn't that fun? I just think that's really pretty. She stamped all this. And I had been using designer series paper more, but she actually went ahead and stamped it. All right. You're kind of a big deal. I'll tell you, I had to look a bit to figure out what this was, that background, this little die right here. And I think it is from Tasteful Labels. That's what I decided it's from. And then they cut off this edge. So, but really striking, I think, with the 3 different designer series paper, 3 different papers, but they're also, I don't know if you noticed, they're also 3 different widths. So I think that's kind of fun. I think they are, I'm just going to look here quick, 1 and 1.5, 1 and the last one is 1 and 3/4. So 1, 1.5, 1 3/4. Yeah, I just think that's really pretty. This right here is from that Tasteful Labels. I don't know if you can see that. This one is stunning. And I think in the catalog, you cannot see the detail on that. Oh my gosh. My cameraman, associate, honey bun, producer, Flirty Flamingo. How could I forget Flirty Flamingo? Thanks, dear. All right. And of course, I don't know if you know, this is my favorite color. I love green apple. My favorite. And one more with the Whale of a Time stamp set. This super easy card, and I'll tell you why. Because this is that rectangle punch, 4 punches, 1 stamp, and then this is from the designer series paper. Because the whale, it's stamped. If you see on the back, you can see it's not white, but that and all the detail on that. So the stamp works on this and on the designer series paper, and as well as obviously the stamp. And then these are the clear faceted gems. You see those? Those are super pretty. Isn't it nice? Okay, well, I'm in love with the stamp set, so any card with that. Barb, I'm glad you just got the catalog. You know what? I think I forgot to tell you who made these. So let me jump back here. I did say that one. This one is by Sandy Carlson. And then this one, I think it said Karen Titus. Yeah. So really fun to use that. Kind of a big deal. You're kind of a big deal, ladies. All right, moving along. Ooh, I've got some fun things to show you here. Okay, so there is, I'm going to show you this. See this stamp set right here? Wishing you the happiest of birthdays, called Happiest of Birthdays. It's your day. Happy birthday. Remember I said that color, so the gray means that we have a die. So this is stitched rectangle die, and that's what the gray stands for in the catalog. So look at these 2 cards using that. Isn't that just so fun? This is Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather, and then just some dazzling diamonds, not dazzling diamonds, rhinestones, but kind of a fun. I would probably put another white under here just because I like to have one more pop of white, but that one. And then there's this one. And this designer series paper is called Artistry Blooms, using that, our new pink, which is, no, nice try. Anyway, Magenta, yes, Magenta Madness. So, and obviously, and it's funny because these are 2 different people. This one's by Tammy Nelson, and this one is by Nancy Berg. So kind of funny. They both, obviously, I mean, I guess they dotted the I's, but just kind of fun. And this one, again, uses the stitched rectangles. Opens this way. This one. I always love things that are cut. Oh, you know what? I did that before. I opened it this way, and then I remembered, look at that. It opens this way. I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see it. So it opens like that. And I have another card tonight that opens the opposite way, but it's the same cut. So yeah, those are really pretty. All right, this one is a suite called the Playing with Patterns. So look at this, Playing with Patterns suite. It's on page 100 if you're following along, but it has all these little dies. And you might think like, oh boy, that is a lot to die cut. But we also sell the little foam and sheets, like the dimensional sheets. So you just die cut the paper and the sheets, and then you end up with it already easily to pop up. So you don't have to glue it on. These are popped up. Enjoy. And that's so fun. Cue the confetti. I love, love, love this little set. And we have another card that has the ribbon on it as well. And look at these fun cards made with this and the fun designer series paper, playful patterns. Isn't that just sweet? Enjoy. I want that for my birthday. Oh, there's the ribbon right there. Duh. So the ribbon comes with 3 different packs, or 3 different rolls, spools of ribbon. The 3 different come in one set. So yeah, it's kind of fun. For $10.50, you get all 3. And I like the way on this card, Leanne Furness went ahead and doubled them. That's kind of fun. Should go all the way around? I don't know. Can't quite see. I wouldn't. I would tape it and then, oh no, she did tie that. All right. So that's a fun card. Cue the confetti. I like that. All right. Moving on. Oh, here's one other one from that same stamp set we had before, the Happiest of Birthdays. Here is a It's Your Day, again with the rectangles and again with the Artistry Blooms designer series paper. And then this one is actually called, it's a flower punch called Perennial Flower. And so it's got three leaves. And so you end up with, if you layer them, you get 6 petals. Isn't that pretty? So this is green apple. And I guess that's the only other color we have with the diamonds in the middle. Yeah, that's pretty. And this one is by Tammy Nelson. All right, here's some fun ones. I know I showed you a zebra last week, so I'm going to show you one more, and this is Zany Zebras. So that's kind of fun, Wild About You. And of course, I love the hat, and it's always nice to add a little gem at the words. This is the In Color Designer Series paper, Bumblebee and Just Jade. And this, of course, is our Magenta Madness. So this is the one I was telling you opens the other way. So this one is by Sue Nurnberger. It's the exact opposite of the one I just showed you. I'll turn it sideways so you can kind of see that. Isn't that fun? I think it's very pretty. Really pretty. So here's another one from the same page in the catalog, which is 104. Hooray to You. And I was looking at this thinking, okay, so how did they do those colors? And I'm guessing they took a marker and then just marked all these different colors, just randomly kind of marked them up. And so that's how they got those. And then they put the rhinestones in the middle of the flowers. Time to Celebrate by Penny Keener. It's pretty. So I think I had mentioned to you maybe in another video, but if I were to make a card like this, I would use the extra thick cardstock because the front is super thick. And then when I open it, this feels a little thin. So I would either mount it on another layer of the Magenta Madness, or I would just use the extra thick white, and that would take care of that for me. All right, this is a funny set. At first, I was like, I don't know if I would send that to somebody, but Way to Goat. Ha, 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 Way to Goat. Happy birthday, old goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. Way to Goat. You're the goat, greatest of all time. So here's some cute cards made with this goat. I love this one with the hammered metal background. And interestingly, the hammered metal background is actually part of the front of the card. It's not another layer on top. So just another way to save cardstock actually and not have to add another layer. But I love how the balloon is just sort of hanging there. That's really fun. And this designer series paper is the Forever Greenery. Hi, Nita. Miss you. The Forever Greenery. That's what I was looking for earlier. One of the cards had Forever Greenery on it. Isn't that fun? I think that's cute. And you know what's so great about this? She just colored the leaf and the flower. Super simple. Here's another goat. Oh, wait, this goat is by Lisa Miltakas. And we have this goat, totally looks different. And this one, this background is stitched or stacked stone. These alliterations are getting me. Stacked stone is this right here. It's really pretty. I like it. And this is Pool Party. And this one is Crumb Cake. And this one she did color the whole goat. And then she's using the stitched oval dies. I was going to tell you on this one, this color, I had to look it up because I never use it. It's Garden Green. I never use Garden Green. But now I guess with this Designer Series paper, the Forever Greenery, I probably would use it more if I use that. So yeah, both really pretty. I love this one. You're the Goat, greatest of all time. Happy birthday, you old goat. And that one is by Shelley Gruber. All right. This is this is a little too close to true. This one, Senior Years, says retirement has its ups and downs. You get up and you lie down whenever you want. It's hot in here, or is it just the candles on your cake? Happy birthday, happy retirement. This is the one that's on this card, and I'll show you it right here. Happy birthday. This kind of feels like me. I could send this to people. It feels like we've been friends forever, which is weird because we're both 29, right? Right? That's us. So this one is using Gorgeous Grape and our Magenta Madness. Again, the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper, and coloring that in grape. Isn't that pretty? And if you notice here again on this grape, we've got the textile, Tasteful Textile embossing folder. Remember, I told you we're going to see that a lot. I'm trying to see how you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. You might just have to take my word for it on that one. But this one is by Julie Frankie. Isn't that fun? Kind of fun. Everything's kind of fun, I think. All right, this card, Dave and I both looked at it, and I could have sworn that this was Designer Series paper. Doesn't it look like it's a die cut out of Designer Series paper? Nope, it's not. It's actually made with this stamp set right here. Isn't that something? I would not have guessed that. So the clouds and the sun, obviously, and she used this one right here. Isn't that something? And then she used the little leaves for the background. This is called Sending Sunshine. Sending you sunshine, again with those faceted gems. And this one opens like this. And this is blue. Oh boy. You can tell the colors I don't use very often. Blue Bliss, blue something, blue, what is it? Blue something. Dave will look it up and let me know in a second. But anyway, isn't that funny? I mean, doesn't that look like Designer Series paper? It does not look like it's stamped. I love it. I would almost stamp that sun and then pop it up a little bit so to give it a little more dimension. But this is from the Hippo Dies, the die cuts. So by Lori Healy. Balmy Blue, thank you. Balmy Blue. Okay, we're getting near the end. I want to show you this stamp set right here, hand-drawn blooms. Remember the little dot means I want it. I thought it was really pretty, and then I thought, well, what are you going to do? How are you going to do that and make it stunning? Well, this card, I think, is absolutely stunning. Look at this. It is just so pretty. There's several things, that she used this ornate floral embossing folder for this, and then the ornate layers dies. I think both of those are stunning. And then the stamp set comes with these little flowers. So these 3 flowers that you could, of course, die cut out, getting Banner Blooms dies. So you can die cut those out. Of course, I'm not going to cut, right? And then the friends are from, I can't read my writing. There's a whole bunch of words in the dies. I'll come back to that again unless he finds it in the dies. At the very end, there's a whole bunch of words. Actually, I'll just show you. It's right here. This one right here. Oh, word wishes. Nope. Well written. There it is. Well written. So it has all these different words. Welcome, thanks, miss you. And again, that would be a case where if you wanted to pop it up, you could easily pop it up with the dimensionals, but it looks fabulous. I just think this is stunning. I don't know if it's the colors or what. It's just stunning to me. This is by Linda MacArthur. I just love it. So pretty. All right. We have, Dave's going to cringe, but a man card. It has a duck. I don't know. Maybe you give it to somebody who's a hunter. I don't know if you remember last time we did this, I showed you there was In Good Taste elements, the wooden little pieces. One was a center of a flower. And this one is the same in that same set or same embellishment, but this is colored. So they just colored the wood. You can see it's like a light brown color, and they just colored it with espresso. And then this Designer Series paper is called In Good Taste, which is the same as the stamp set, or stamp set is called Field Journal, but this is called In Good Taste, which is the same as the Elements. There we go. So he did roll his eyes. Again with crumb cake and espresso. All right. I think I have one last card. Oh, Laverne, of course you like ducks. Yeah, you do like ducks, don't you? Do you really like ducks? She adopted some ducks from the pond and she's going to take them back. So anyway, this last stamp set I'm going to show you, I think it's the last one here, is Queen Anne's lace. And it's funny, we were on a walk tonight and we just saw Queen Anne's lace. I said, so pretty. I love it. The stamp set is called Queen Anne's lace. And so this is a 2-step stamping where you would stamp this in one color. Looks like this is probably soft suede, or it could be crumb cake, the brown. And then you just stamp this right on top of it. Again, a case where you would use your Stamparatus would be an awesome way to use that. Hello, friend, with the faceted gems. Again, wow. So many people really enjoy those, by Penny Keener. Uh-oh, I don't think I told you who made the duck. Denise Quaid made the duck. Okay, make sure, give credit where credit's due. And I don't know if you can see this. She actually drew 2 lines here, there, and here. I'm sure she just scored them to give it a little texture. And if you look at the background, what do you see? It's textile textures. Tasteful textures. There it is. The embossing textiles. Oh my gosh. Tasteful textiles. I think I'm going to buy it just so I can say it and use it. Anyway, and then some linen thread. Isn't that just nice? It's kind of a clean looking card. And we also have, again, the same thing here. We also have that vanilla in extra thick. So that is something else that I always think is a good thing to use, or matted on the espresso, early espresso. So those are the cards I have for you. Oh gosh, there's one right here that I missed. How could I miss the hippo? Our hippo friend. Happy birthday, hippo. Is that so? These dies come when you order the dies that go with the hippo stamp set. So Dave's going to look up the page for me, but hippo, hooray. Just a really fun, it's just a super fun stamp set. And then obviously that's like the stitched rectangles and the in color paper. This folder, thank you. This folder is the Old World paper. So I think of Old World and I didn't think to use it this way, but it's kind of fun. Just gives it a little texture on the background. And here's this stamp set. It's a fun one. So here's our hippo, and then there's a sheep, and there's a horse, butterfly. Could make it into a unicorn. So very fun. So you stamp this in one color, and then you stamp this in a different color. Like this one was stamped in the Blushing Bride, and then this was Magenta Madness, and then they stamped the face on top of it. So again, this would be like a great set to use with the Stamparatus. You are special. You are special. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you if you don't know how to use the Stamparatus, you can always watch the Stamparatus video, and I'll show you how to set those up so you can actually line it up. This is a perfect stamp set to use that for. I could see like that unicorn, you'd want to line that up, and even just these two, you'd really want to line them up. I guarantee you the person who made these lined them up. Okay, I love that the little nostrils, you can see it right here, that the little nostrils come through with the color behind it. That's really funny. All right, so that is, and this card was made by Mary Kelly. So a couple of things I want to tell you is Simple Stamping is coming up, and that's a time in August when it's on August 6th and August 20th. And so that's a time when you will make 4 cards with fun folds, okay? I will send you everything you need. You just need to provide adhesive, dimensionals if you want, those are optional, and then you would need to provide sentiments, just the words. So 4 cards, that's $12. It's a great deal, and I would love to have you sign up. And then we will either make them together or I will send you a link. So I can send you a link, we'll make them together, or I'll send you a link and you can watch it at your leisure. But it's going to be fun folds. The other thing I want to tell you is that make sure when you order to go ahead and use the host code. Remember, if you order $50 or more, I will send you a card kit, and Laverne can attest to that because I've sent her the 2 this month that I already made, and I have to make another one to send her. That's pretty fun. So make sure you use the host code, except if it's over 150, then you don't need to because you are your own party. All right. Last thing I want to tell you is make sure, if you would, to follow us on Facebook. Obviously, I'm trying to grow this a little bit. And if you like this video, or even if you want to share it with somebody else who you know likes to stamp. Just recently, somebody contacted me who said, I have all these stamps. I don't even know what to do. I haven't stamped them, but I want to make thank you cards. I said, take a picture of what you have and I will help you. Because, she probably needs a couple things to round out her supplies so that she can make some nice cards, but I'm happy to help with that. Lastly, if you do not have this, you should have gotten it. You should get it by Friday. I got mine in the mail today. I would hope you get it today or tomorrow. But if you don't have this, the August through December catalog, please, please, please either Facebook message me or write it in the comments and I will get one out to you, because you do not want to miss what is in here. It's a treasure. All right, that's all I have for you tonight. Thanks for coming. It's so fun to virtually be able to see you and at least hear you, see your comments. But I look forward to seeing you, if not before, at Saturday in the studio on Saturday. Okay, you guys have a great evening and I will talk to you later. Bye.